Okay, so tire condition, the first thing. How do you know your tire condition
So
is?
you would check for any cuts and bulges,
Uh-huh.
and the tire pressure should be 1.6 millimeter.
And not only on the side walls of the tire.
Yeah.
Okay. And brake, foot brake, how do you find out your foot brake is?
So you would drive for a bit, test it. If it's spongy, then there's something wrong with the brake, and if you test it, it should feel hard and firm.
Yeah. So when you apply the brake, it should feel
Hard.
hard and firm. Yeah. If it's soft and spongy, then it's
Faulty.
something wrong with the brake. So you need to get it to a reliable garage to get it checked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Power steering, faulty. If it's faulty or something wrong with the power steering, how would you find out?
If it steers to one side, then there's something wrong with it.
Something wrong with it. Okay. Now, if you start the car,
Yeah.
if you start the car and if you feel the steering is stiff and tight, so you turn the wheel,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't feel normal, you feel really stiff, tight, then there's something wrong with it as well. Yeah. So we did that. Headrest, what level and how would you adjust it?
It would be eye level, and you would adjust it by pulling this off.
Yeah, so it should be eye level. Yeah, yeah, and the demisters for the back and front. Where is the demister?
It's under right of the steering wheel.
No, demisters were. I showed you before.
See,
This
no,
one.
that's
This one is the front one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you see that mark there? That's the front demister, and that's the rear.
Yeah.
But in different car, you can have in different position. Like in this one, we got this there. For some cars, you got the demister in different place. But just that.
That's the front.
You got to remember this and that,
That's the back.
and you have to use it when you drive with window closed and wet conditions. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the demisters to keep the windscreen dry and clean. Parking brake excessive worn out. How would you find out?
So you pull up the handbrake, and if it doesn't stop, then there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, so when you apply the handbrake, if it doesn't secure the car,
Yeah.
if you apply the handbrake and if it doesn't secure the car, then it's something wrong with the parking brake. And they ask you about the tire pressure.
Yeah, that's the first question.
You check the manufacturer guide.
Yeah.
And then take it to a local garage and petrol station, and then use the good tire pressure gauges to check your tire pressure level. The sound horn, do you know where? Yeah. When you apply it, when they ask you to do it on the test, or if you use it, make sure don't press you if someone in front of you. They're gonna get scared and they might start swearing at you as well. Yeah. So we've got the headrest, we've got all of that. Foot brake, tire condition, demister. Okay, now can you tell me about the fog lights? Where is the fog lights located and how do you?
Yeah, these buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And that one's for the front, and that one's for the back.
Back, yeah. Okay, and dipped headlights.
So you would turn it once for dipped headlights.
Yeah.
And for normal headlights, you'd turn it twice.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. And the beam light. Where is the beam light and how do you?
It's under this dial here.
No, not that one. Yeah, you got to put the ignition on. Put the ignition on. Yeah, now put the headlights on. Yeah, and now if you press this one, can you see the light marks there on the? Yeah, that's the the beam light.
Okay.
That's the beam light. So you don't use it on a normal road. You can use it where there's no light, street lights, or there's no car on the road, like country road.
Yeah.
Those are the area you can use the beam light. But make sure you turn it off when you see a car in front of you or coming from opposite direction. though it's going to blinding them. Okay, so turn the ignition completely off. Okay. That's it. Yeah, so those are the show me tell me question inside the car, and I talked about under the bonnet. Yeah, so you know how to open the bonnet. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's the catches there. You've done that before, didn't you?
Yeah, but can I go through it again?
You want to go through again?
Yeah.
Okay, what you need to do, yeah, check your mirrors and open the door, and then pull that, you know, the catches there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to pull that to open the bonnet, and then we'll go outside. Yeah.
Yeah. Pull it up.
You know, first you need to open the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we
And now pull it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now let's go outside. There is catches there.
Is it open?
Hmm? No, you got to put your fingers, slide your hand like this, and then you will see the catches there. Yeah, that's it. Some cars have got that stick thingy, but this one goes like stick there anyway. Yeah. So which one is engine coolant level?
This one.
No, that's the windscreen wash.
Windscreen wash.
Water. Engine coolant is that one. Can you see?
This one.
This one. And that's, can you see that minimum, and that's the maximum. So there's the two line, and it has to be in between the minimum and maximum. Brake fluids. Which one is brake fluids?
No, that one's brake fluid.
No,
No, that one's brake fluid.
that's the brake fluid. Yeah. Can you see it says dot or something there, and it says max there, and the minimum there. Again, it should be in between, minimum and maximum. Yeah. Dip stick to check the engine oil level.
This one. You pull it up, you wipe your tissues, and then you dip it again to see the level.
Yeah, so you basically take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure the engine is not hot when you do it.
Okay.
So stationary on a level ground. Take it out, wipe it, dip it in, and there's a marker at the front, like lines, like one.
Yeah.
So it should be in between. So all of them, it should be in between minimum and maximum. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how you do that, and you can close it. Yeah. Bring it down, drop it, check it again with your hand. Is it closed?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can jump in the car now. Okay. So that's all. Is it clear, everything?
Yeah.
Any questions about any of the show me tell me?
No. Seems quite
That's
easy.
fine. That's fine. Good. So that's okay. So when you're ready, we start the car.